Hey everybody, my name is Kevin Kraft. You guys can all refer to me as Kevin in the class. Um, I'm here in California actually on my vacation because I usually live in Japan, playing football out there for the last 5 years. And I received my undergraduate degree in sociology from UCLA. And I don't really have any education in the field of sports medicine, or athletic training, or any of the above. But I guess the only experience I have in sports medicine is just through my own experience of being being injured and being treated by the medical staff and doctors. So I don't have much experience. Um, I think that the worst athletic injury I ever saw had to be some. I mean, I've seen a lot of ACLs. I've seen um, recently in the last 2 years ago, I saw somebody break their leg and a compound fracture and the bone sticking out. It was pretty disgusting. And the result of that injury was uh, it was an American guy, and he had to go to a hospital from the football game, which there was no ambulances there. And he got to the hospital 12 o'clock. They finally saw him, and they said, "You're at the wrong hospital." So he had to go home with a compound fracture and stay the night at his house and go to a different hospital in the morning. And once he got there, they said he had a fever and they couldn't do the operation on him for another 2 days. He finally got it. He's got some plates and screws in there now. I've seen guys become temporarily paralyzed from hits in football, which is pretty scary. But nothing. I haven't seen any deaths. I haven't seen any anything that created a actual real paralyzed somebody. And the other things that are really scary out in Japan are heat exhaustion, and stroke, which is pretty dangerous. I've had that before in my own playing career. Um, let's see. On a scale of 1 to 5, I think that my ability to manage medical conditions in physical education or sport is probably around a 4, just because I'm not certified and I don't necessarily have all of the skills. I have a lot of experience, so I feel like I could just hold people out of competition when there's a problem, and be able to do some of the basic tape jobs and do some of the basic things as far as taking care of people, and recognizing when there is a problem and somebody is hurt and sitting them down. So, just in terms of managing, I think okay. As far as treating and actual um, practice, I would say probably a lot lower, just because I don't have any of the certifications, and I don't have that experience. Three expectations for myself during this course would be, first of all, to learn as much as I can through the course. I know that this just learning some of the things in this class and the techniques will help me as a coach. And I know that that doesn't necessarily mean that we are certified and we should treat people, and we can obviously hopefully recommend them to more professionals, but just gain some practical knowledge of sports medicine. And secondly, just to get all my work done, because I know that this is kind of a working in these classes is difficult, and making sure that I stay on top of all my work. And third, just to uh, learn as much as I can from most of the people in the class, just because I know that everybody comes from all different backgrounds, and a lot of times I learn a lot from the people who have more experience in the fields of the classes which we're talking about, just in their experience. So I'm looking forward to working with everybody. Nice to meet you, Kelly, and looking forward to hearing responses. Thanks.